So I've been watching some other YouTubers, and I've come to find that some don't understand the difference between a 350 small block Chevy and a 400 small block Chevy. This isn't all of them, this is just a few. One, 400 has what's called Siamese cylinders, twin cylinders. There's no water passage through here. This little hole is very important. It is a steam port. Think of your LS engines. They have a steam port that feeds up into the radiator. Well, these are the early version of that. They have a steam port right here. You plug that port off, you got water coming down in here, it hammers and creates a steam pocket. Either way, it's bad, and it ends up cracking this right here. In fact, you might be able to see the crack in that one. The other difference, crank size. Not just the length and the throw of the crank, the actual diameter of the mains is different than on the 350. I'm not sure about the rods. Lastly, I gotta clean this head up. You see the steam port? That's the same one that's over there, but the head's upside down. This is the bolt hole. This is that steam port. This is particular to small block 400 heads. 350 heads do not have that hole. You can use 350 heads if you drill the water jacket. Because the water jacket does run through here. But you have to drill this hole, and it has to be drilled at a specific angle, which I'm not sure what it is, but a machine shop will know. Same with aluminum heads. You get aluminum heads, you will have to drill them so that the water flows and you don't create a steam pocket and end up cracking the bolts. Alright, that was about it for that little bit. I just wanted to let you know that there is an absolute difference between a 350 head and a 400 head, besides the size of the valves, which you can see these are rather large, not huge. They make one, I think, one bigger. If I was really building this up, I would probably just have it sleeved. It would have hyper-eutectic pistons and flat top pistons instead of the dished ones, which are going to be a lower compression. But I'm building one not for racing, but for low-end grunt to turn them big tires on that Jimmy. Alright, that was all I wanted to bring up on this specific little part of the build. I will add this to the beginning of the next video. Thank you for listening. Bye. Okay, I wanted to mention one more thing. Do not use Chevy 350 gaskets or any other small block head gasket on a small block 400 because of the hole right there. None of the other ones have it. This is the hole for that hole. That steam port. You need that. So make sure if you're building a 400 that you get the proper head gaskets. Next, I'm going to show you the exhaust we're changing. So these are the old headers that I am going to reuse. But instead of having flanges on the ends down here, I am going to have them swell a pipe the size of that and put it in. The mufflers, which I will show you in a little bit, are 2.5 inch, so it should definitely breathe better than it is with this exhaust system, which there ain't much to it. It ain't pretty, and it has been cobbled together over the years. It's a mess. So for now, I'm just going to have them make me up pipe to go from up front, where the header's at, to right about here. Well, this is where the muffler will stop. So we're going from those cherry bombs to these Raptors. Hopefully it will mellow out the sound a little bit instead of the loud popping that a cherry bomb has. And as I've told you before, we're piecing this together from parts and pieces that we got from other jobs and things. In this case, this is a pair of Raptors that my son picked up from some guy. Don't know why he got rid of them. Haven't heard them, but I will when I'm done.